You watching the Comedy Plug on Pharcyde TV. Bammy. That's that new single. Go ahead, catch that. Followed up after him was that big crit. And then we started with that coil array. But once again, my friends, it wouldn't be the Comedy Plug if I didn't bring a homie with me. Oh, oh, oh. And this is a cat that I met on the scene while I was out doing my thing. I saw him on stage and the light trickled in his eye and I was like, he might be all right. I had to bring him through. But once again, I allowed the man to introduce himself. Go ahead and tell the people what your name is.
What's up, people? This is Joe Mezeerani. Just another funny guy out here, and
just another funny guy.
Trying to get here with the Comedy Plug.
Oh, thank you for coming through, my G.
This is so awesome.
Thank you.
And I never realized it, dude. You have the perfect voice for the radio podcast. And with that silkiness, man.
Oh, thank you, my G. Thank you.
This is awesome.
But Joe, my G. So where you from?
Well, I'm originally from LA, but I lived for a while in the Bay Area.
Okay.
San Francisco, started comedy there.
Okay. So were you up there for college or did your family move up
No,
there?
I went there for college.
Where'd you go?
San Francisco State.
Oh.
Yes.
What was the major? What'd you waste your money on?
Creative writing. I thought of a creative way to spend my parents' money, and it was creative writing.
Hey, no, that's good. That's good.
And yeah, there was some pretty funny classes up there, dude. There was like a jazz class. It was San Francisco State. You know? We had some funky. We had a class on Bob Dylan, Protest 101. And dude, the jazz class, literally, we just listened to jazz music, and then the quiz was like, "Who is this jazz musician?" And the professor was Australian. So I know all my jazz musicians in an Australian accent. Like, this is Art Bakely, John Coltrane. Okay.
What was the most interesting class that you took during your tenure? Was it the jazz?
There was a class called Images of Eroticism. And it was basically, the whole class was like, what's the difference between porn and sex in a movie? That was the whole thing. That was the whole deal.
Hey, I'm imagining the text.
There was like a semester. Oh yeah. There's some take home stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, some really fun classes out there.
So, when you journeyed into comedy, were you still going to school, or was it after?
It was during school, and before I did comedy, I was really into music. I was in a band for a little bit.
Oh, okay, what you
just jamming out on the guitar.
On the guitar?
We were rocking out, you know? And so, yeah, we did that. I was doing a little band thing, and then I went to a open mic that had comedy as well.
Okay.
And then I saw comedy, and then I smashed my guitar right there. And I'm like, I'm done with music. And then I just did comedy.
Were you the lead singer? Were you the lead singer in the band?
No, rhythm guitar, dude. I kept the rhythm.
Okay. Hey.
The guitar.
Okay. Yeah. What was the name of the band?
Talk of Shamans. People can YouTube it, but if they want to go through it.
What's the name of the first mixtape?
Deep Cut.
What's the single we need to go to?
There was like one called Sun Diving.
Okay.
Yeah, some really hippy dippy stuff. It was fun.
So San Fran.
yeah, I was really into that.
All right, so you smashed the guitar. You metaphorically came into comedy. All right, so what was the first mic that you got your experience of bombing at?
Oh, the first one. And that's how I got hooked. Because when I do something and I fail at it, I get mad.
That part.
And then I go, and the anger becomes work. And then I'm like, no, I need to work at this. And so.
You know what? Determination is just focused anger.
Yeah.
You know, did you ever play sports?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that's athlete mentality. That's why.
I played, what sports did you play?
I did basketball, track, the 400, 4x1, 4x4.
Oh, damn. All right.
And volleyball.
All right. There you go.
But
Those are good sports. Those are team sports, too.
Yeah.
Except track. Track is like you're on your own.
You are. Yeah, no.
Unless it's like a relay.
Even on a relay.
It's you.
It's just you. You better focus. You better stay in your life.
Yeah. And everyone's watching just you.
Just you. And if you blow that
I
lead,
can't do that. Yeah.
everybody know. Like, oh, you just slow. Nah, but what was your sport?
I did a weird combination of sports. I was in wrestling, golf, and swimming. Yeah. That's a weird combo.
You went physical.
Yeah.
The most least
Don't
physical.
catch me in the water. I'll wrestle you and might have a golf club on me. Yeah, it was weird. I like solo sports.
What was your best one out of... Which one would you say you performed the best out of all three?
Probably wrestling or swimming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you place?
Probably wrestling. I did wrestling the most.
Okay. Did you place?
No.
Any league?
Never. No. I was good in my standards.
I had the heart of a champion.
Yeah.
All right, so jump back to San Fran. You bombed. You hooked on it. You feeling it.
Get the comedy.
So what was it that made you say, like, this is going to be my career choice?
There was like a really bad night where it was it becomes a regular thing in the comedy game, but you'll have those late nights that are horrible. Everybody is dead with energy. There might be even just 3-4 people left at the bar. So it was my first really bad night, and it was 2 a.m. in San Francisco, and there was like 3 guys at the bar who didn't care. I got off. Horrible set, and then the bus was not running anymore. It was so late, so I had to walk home so far. And then just that whole time I was walking home, I'm like, dude, if I did it for this, I'm staying in it.
Yeah.
You know? Seriously, anything that I do good in, I'm not going to continue doing. If I have a hard time with it, then I'm going to continue doing that thing.
Yeah,
that's weird. It's a knucklehead kind of mentality.
Hey,
it is.
Hey, but that means you know how to bear through the grit. So
yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So
something like that. I gotta talk to somebody about that.
what year was this? But what year was this when you was doing comedy in San Fran?
I was doing it 2012.
Okay.
And then moved out here 2014.
Okay.
And then in between, I was doing some like production assistant work, so I took a little break from comedy.
I think we all start off in the PA side in Hollywood. You too.
We all go through that.
We all. Yeah.
I mean, I still might go through that.
It's a quick 250 for the day or 120.
Yeah.
Put it on the hours.
Yeah, sometimes it's really cool.
But all right, so in the midst of doing the production assistant and taking that break, what made you want to spiral back?
I realized that, as soon as the production was done with the show that I was working on at that time and nothing was going on, it didn't feel good, not doing anything. So I had to get back at it.
Yeah.
And so I just went back at it. And then now it always happens after, I think someone takes a break from some back at it, review perspective, and they attack it differently. So
how long was your break?
A year.
About So, like 2015 was off?
Yeah.
Back at 2016?
No, I took a year off, like 2016, and then came back at it like 2017. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So, being in two different scenes and taking a break, how would you say one scene is different?
You got other places like Long Beach, and then Huntington, and then OC.
Yeah.
And
then you go to the IE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get, and then, dude, I don't even know. There's millions of people trying to do what we're doing on some kind of level, you know?
Out here.
Out here specifically.
Yeah.
So you get lost in it. So I'm glad I started in the Bay Area because it was really a close-knit group of people that I was messing with. Like, we were going out, doing the same mics, getting on the same shows. So that was cool. And then you bring that mentality here, and then you see a lot of the people that are moving with the group. They're sticking together, you know. Mm-hmm. So I mean, that's a cool thing.
No, yeah.
To have your group of friends that you go with, because it's a solo thing that we do on stage. But when you're not on stage, you gotta have some type of community. Yeah, so, like, we don't all gotta get along, but it is important to find your niche within it. Yeah. So coming back and finding your niche and knowing that there's so many people here, you know, how is it that you find your inspiration to keep going and keep cutting your teeth against the cloth? You know what I mean? I'm still looking for another Mexican Lebanese person. Because I feel like I'm the only one out
Mexican
there.
Lebanese?
Yeah, so...
But your last name... What?
My last name is Mezeerani.
Yeah. That's not Italian?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I think I'm racist.
No. No, you...
I was like, Joe Mezeerani.
Not even.
That's an Italian.
I mean, I sometimes wake up and I ask myself, am I Italian?
Yeah.
I took Ancestry recently. And people confuse me for being Italian, Armenian, Jewish, and then I found out I'm 1% Northern Italian and 1% European Jewish. So technically, people were right. Technically, yeah. But it's Lebanese Mexican, so I mean, it's a mix, man.
Racism is still works.
Profile. Oh, that works in the airport. Yeah, they go to the Lebanese side when I go to the airport. They're like, yeah. First of all, that's you, and that's a fake name. Yeah, I actually didn't use my last name for a long time.
What did you go by? Just Joe?
I went by Joe, and then my last name I would say was Seth. So they would say Joseph. Okay. So dumb.
It's a clever play.
I did that for so long, dude.
It's a clever play on words. It's Disneyland good.
It's Disneyland good. I should have kept it, dude. I might have been in a Marvel movie or something.
There's still opportunity. I think they're going into phase 6.
Yeah.
No, so where did you get Seth from? Is that your middle name?
No. Just like Joseph. Because when I went to sign up because when I went to the first mic, I didn't want to put my family's last name on this, you know. I was like, I don't want to put shame to the family crest, and so I just put Joe, and then the host of the mic was like, no, dude, you need to put a last name. So, you know, being a smart aleck, I just put Joe Seth, and so then I kept going for a little while with that.
That's an interesting comment. But what? No, hey, I get it. I had to change my name so people can pronounce it right.
Why? Well, what were they pronouncing it as?
Everything but it. I had a few years ago in the past. I had put together a tape of a bunch of hosts just screwed up my last name.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I wish I still had it. I had it on this other computer, but that's not here nor there.
Yeah.
No, but that's an interesting mix. So you're Mexican and Lebanese?
Yeah, it's weird. Only in LA, baby.
What's that religious upbringing like?
They're both Catholic.
Oh.
Yeah.
This Lebanese Catholic?
Yes. But I
am very ignorant.
No. I mean, a lot of people don't know. Yeah, a lot of people don't know, but there's a lot of division religiously in all those countries.
Okay.
Like some of those countries, they'll have at least three or four different religions. So, I mean, there is Lebanese people who are Muslim, Lebanese people who are Jewish, Lebanese people who are Christian. Yeah. It's a mix.
Lebanese people that are atheists. We're all out
But
there.
religiously, I'm confused.
That's the most acceptable answer. I think that makes sense.
I know,
That's
man.
the most believable
That's
answer.
why I like, In-N-Out. I don't gotta choose any like bacon or like avocado. There's too many decisions out there.
It was like, do you want one patty or two?
Yeah, it's a burger.
Do you want 3 patties with some sauce?
Yeah, right. Yeah. You want a whole onion in there? An onion ring? I love onion rings and burgers, but I mean, we gotta stop. At some point. Do you think the onion ring in a burger is necessary?
It gives you. It depends if the onion ring has the right texture to it. Because if it got the right, because they're soggy.
Yeah.
There's some
There's
soggy.
some really bad onion rings out
And
there.
then that, no, we don't need any more soggy onion rings.
Yeah, there's a onion ring at Jack in the Box. They say panko onion rings. I don't get it. I don't get that panko onion rings at all. If you try to make it sound fancy by saying you put panko, I don't believe you, and I'm not going to order your onion rings. No shame to Jack in the Box, but your onion rings, I'm not falling for it. I go there for the curly fries, and that's it.
And the tacos.
And the tacos.
Late night tacos, drunk night tacos.
But I don't trust those onion rings, man. They got to be supreme onion rings. They got to be really good.
No, you should be skeptical of all fast food.
Oh, most definitely.
Like, I'm agreeing to make a death pact when I eat this stuff, but don't you think?
Yeah.
For once, I know this is healthy for me.
No one should be fooled by that.
Favorite restaurant to eat at in the city?
Favorite restaurant to eat at in the city would be probably like just the taco stand. I love hitting up taco stands.
The random ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are random to people, but to me, they mean something. And they know me.
Hey, IQ. Yeah, if you got like $6, they come in clutch.
They do. That's 3 tacos right there.
Yeah. You legit.
Come on.
Or 2 tacos and a soda.
Yeah. And by the way, I know that's the only place like vegan or vegetarian people compromise because like I know you just get cheese, beans, and rice, but the stuff they're cooking it on is literally layered with pork fat. But you don't care.
Grease fried pork.
Yeah, exactly. Like vegan, right? Yeah, I got you. These beans are refried with pork lard.
Well, Joe, we won't come back to you because we got more for the show. We got to get into the comedy portion, baby.
Yes.
Ooh, today's featured comedy is Rory Scovel, and we're playing cuts off his newest album, Live Without Fear. And you know where you heard it at, baby. Oh, Comedy Club. Oh. Come on now. Who else we give you those audible delights? That's right, you rocking with the Comedy Plug, baby. Ooh, and you know, it's been the greatest of times when I got my friends smiling all the time.
Oh,
Joe,
yes.
how you feeling, baby?
Dude, some people get intimidated by people who like smile. I'm not saying you, like you can appreciate that, but like sometimes like people will be like, dude, why you laughing? And it's like not even out of pain or nervousness. Like I'm enjoying the comedy because like for people that don't know, other comedians, they're so hard on themselves, and then they'll do a joke and they don't think they did well, but I just laugh at that. And then they're like, why are you laughing, right? Or like, I'll try to give them a fist bump after they get off the stage. I'm like, nah, don't. I didn't do good, man. No, but I love smiling, man. I love laughing, you know?
No, you did bring up an interesting point because I'm a type of happy-go-lucky guy as well. I just like smiling, laughing, because funny stuff happens all the time.
Right.
Even when you're not on stage.
Yes.
Life is kind of hysterical if you...
It is.
when you watch it, right? But it does seem like that, like, at jobs. I'll be at work, and then, like, people will be like, what's going on?
Dude, I was just about to say that.
Like, and...
Because I was a server, and people would sometimes be at their table, and then they'd say, why are you so happy?
And you could feel their energy, like, they're really not...
I know. And they're like, I don't want to be the other, whatever the other option is.
Whatever you are, I don't want that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. That's funny.
No, it's always crazy. Main reason I was bringing that up because it seemed like that would always cause like people to, I don't know, misjudge me as a like, oh, this guy, he's reckless or he's careless or whatnot. And I was just gonna ask, have you ever had any of those issues being just a happy-go-lucky guy? People misperceiving you?
Yeah.
Probably not so serious?
Yeah, people probably perceive it as like fake or ingenuine, or like but most of the time it's people can't believe that I'm happy, and then they'll be like, "There's no way this dude's a serial killer or something."
Did he wake up like I woke up today?
Yeah, there's no way. There's something wrong with him.
What's he on?
This guy's.
Do you sing in the shower?
Hell yes.
What's your hit? What's your song?
What's the go-to?
Yeah, when you you gotta get ready for that date or that interview. You be like, all right, pump myself up.
You guys know the Wooly Bully? Wooly Bully, Wooly Bully. Yeah,
From
I'll do
Alvin
that
and
one.
Chipmunks?
Yeah.
That's all
Any songs that came from Alvin and Chipmunks, I'm singing that in the shower.
Hey, so you were a fan of that era?
Get it, go ahead it. Yeah, all that stuff.
And the whole time they're about to get eaten alive.
Yeah. That's how I stay happy. Do you, so when you you play the song and then the song ends, and then you go, you guys know who that was? Do you think they know?
No, I know they don't know.
Because you got the music plug as well, and you've been playing some awesome tracks.
But they got the plug as well if they just hit that link in the
There
bio.
you go. There, you see how I did that? I alley-ooped that for you right there.
Wait, Joe, are you saying we're going to start a podcast on the other side?
Yeah, exactly.
Poop each other?
Yes. That's all we need, man.
No,
Need somebody to alley-oop it for you sometimes.
You know, I mean, throwing it off the backboard is nice, but a good alley-oop,
Right.
it's always spectacular. Like, wow,
Teamwork.
they synchronized.
They synchronized.
What's the worst piece of advice you gotten so far?
The worst piece of advice that I've gotten? Dude, I've gotten so much bad advice.
But what was the one that was like, whoa, this bad?
Probably just keep your head down and wait for some, keep your head down, it'll come to you. Like if people tell you it'll come to you, don't believe that
at all
for a second. Like you need to go ask and you need to go get it.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah. So I mean, some people have this thought of oh, just keep quiet. Like some people will tell you to wait before you knock on that door.
Yeah. What?
I'm like, well, they're never gonna know I'm here. And I'm talking about any opportunity.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's probably the worst advice I've ever gotten.
Yeah, because opportunities don't knock.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah. No, they don't. They don't knock back. No, they don't. That's right. Yeah, seriously. Opportunities don't knock. I'm the one who knocks.
That part.
Walter White status right here.
Say my name.
And then the other bad advice was, don't worry about the fork. It's fine in the microwave. That was the other one.
Wow. Did it?
Yeah. It wasn't a fork, but it was something. They're like, no, trust me, that's microwave safe. And it was some little piece of metal in there.
Yeah.
It was not safe in there.
Yeah.
So that was the other one. That was the other bad advice.
I learned
just thinking of that.
I learned that lesson when I was a kid. I guess this plate had a little thing around the plate.
Oh, like the a little
decorative.
Yes.
Was it?
No, but it was similar to that. It was a Tupperware.
Yeah.
Mine was a Tupperware.
Mine was a plate, and then I put it in for 3 seconds, and then and I just saw my dad whooping me and putting me.
Oh, really? How old were you?
I was 8.
Oh yeah.
Black households.
No, but then
switches.
But no, at that point, you think about it now you know. No.
Yeah, because you know what. You know what's messed up? We harp on kids a little too hard for messing up, but how are they supposed to learn?
I know, yeah. I mean, I'm not entertaining the thought of don't hit your kids, all right? No, but yeah, there is a lot of and we put a lot of ambiguity, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
We put a lot of ambiguity.
That's
ambiguity.
I swear,
dude, I majored in creative writing. I'm getting creative with my words.
I was a speech and debate champion. Believe it or not.
Yo, how did they let us go through, man?
So kids, you can go to college. You can.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say, hey kids, some things, you're not always right, but in this case, we're right. the way we're saying the word, it's right.
I bet you when we say that word.
Ambiguity. How'd you say it?
You did.
No, how'd you say it? What's...
Oh, I said ambiguity.
Ambiguity. I don't know why. We're both saying it wrong, dude. Ambiguity.
When you say
it's a word, right?
I can visualize
Lee, it's a word, right? All right. Okay.
We are here. Lee, shout out to producers. Lee, can you please, on the side note, just figure out
how's the word actually?
How to say ambiguity?
Ambiguity. So it was like a combination of what we were saying.
See, I had the Google, you had the idiot.
But like, I'm kind of smart for knowing the word and not knowing how to say it is a different thing.
Do we get credit? Do we get credit for knowing?
Yeah, we do.
We do, right? And we participate. So that's the extra 10% we need to pass the class. There we go.
Yo, there's like this like running theme in my life that people think I don't know how to read, but I do. Oh man! All right, I'm done.
No, what's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened?
Right now, dude. Right now, not being able to say ambiguity. Yo, that's probably the most embarrassing thing.
And being a college graduate.
Yeah, and being a college graduate. Most embarrassing thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably like crapping my pants, dude. You know, but like not. It wasn't in public. Like it was in high school, and I had a high school sweetheart, and I was like after practice, and I'm just leaving swim practice, and I don't know, like it just in my pants, bro. You know, just it happens. It just like I let go. I don't know, man. Those lunch school burritos were not the ones. And the first thing I did, I don't know why I did it. I think it's because of true love. But I called my girlfriend. I called her and I told her what was happening because I was panicking. I was in panic mode, and she was the first person I thought to call. And then she was like, "What are you doing calling me? Just go home." And then I was like, "That's good advice." And then I just went home, man. Took a long shower. Yeah, and that's what a strong relationship is, you know.
Oh, you still with this person till this day?
No, but it was like it was strong love, man. That was how I knew.
What do you call it? I messed up one time. I think I was like 10 years old, and I don't know what was going on with me, but I was on the Indiana Jones ride over at Disneyland. For some reason, when the little snake thing popped out, like my little heart just gave out. It just peed everywhere.
Oh, damn.
And then,
okay.
I was so embarrassed. I didn't want to say anything. Yeah. And then until I saw this lady about to sit in there, and I was like, "No, please don't. I peed."
Yeah. That's good.
And then everyone just looked. Yeah.
At least you warned them. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, at what point? How much was my pride worth? You know.
Not for someone else to sit and pee.
You know.
Yeah.
I couldn't let them damage it because they were sat in that all day. Like if they were sat down.
Yeah, they're not going home. Like it's like what in the afternoon? You just paid $125 to go into Disneyland. You're gonna stay there.
You're in the hole.
Yeah, it's already crappy. Now you have just pee on your pants. You weren't gonna do that to them.
I could have
saved them. That's good.
So that's a testament for me to get into heaven, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to be able to plead my case once I get there.
Check.
Wait, remember
Tony,
that one time at Disneyland?
Yeah. You're good.
What would your heaven look like?
Dang, that's a good question, man. What would my heaven look like? For sure, my favorite herb would be legal. And, I mean, you know, Jimi Hendrix just rocking out. Maybe meet all the people that are passed away that I don't know. Mm-hmm. I would want to meet Socrates. I'd be like, yo, was this guy really that smart? And then find out that, you know, maybe he's not that smart.
He was just the smartest.
He was just the smartest at the time. You know? Like, I thought that, you know. So I don't know. That's an interesting question. What's your heaven look like?
My heaven would be I could do a lot of things without repercussion.
Okay.
Like I could drink, never get drunk.
Okay.
But just have buzz.
So your heaven's like the purge.
Like, no, yeah. Well, I'm not killing people, but pretty much.
But they could do whatever.
I would like to be able to have a forever buzz, but never get sloppy drunk.
Okay.
Like, you know, I get super high, but never pass out.
Okay.
Like, you know, I can eat shrooms. Like, I can eat as much shrooms as I want. Keep it going without the risk of throwing
This
up.
sounds like a Alice in Wonderland kind of thing, dude. I like
You
that.
know,
That's cool. Your heaven sounds good.
You know, and of course, you know, my family, you know, all the love.
They're doing shrooms too.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, in my heaven, my dad is doing drugs with me.
Nice.
And we're going to talk. And I'm like, come on, bro.
It's going to get deep.
You were in the 60s and 70s. You weren't this square.
He was. If he was in the 60s and 70s, he probably ate a shroom or something.
Yeah. He did a tab.
Okay, I know what my heaven would look like. It's made of pure bouncy house material. It's like trampolines everywhere. So like no matter where you go, you're always jumping so far ahead. Like if you gotta go, you gotta go use the restroom. You gotta jump and bounce to the restroom, even if you're pissed off, because you're not gonna be pissed off bouncing on trampolines. Like as soon as you get on the trampoline, you're not mad anymore. And and then like the bears in heaven, there's bears in heaven, but they don't have any claws. So like you could wrestle the bears, but it's all fun and games. Like no one gets hurt. The bear doesn't get hurt. You could also like I think you can eat whatever you want. I'm tired. I'm tired of this. Why are things so good and then they make me feel bad later?
Right.
You do good things and it feels good. In this world, you do a lot of good things and you don't feel good about it after. I don't care what YouTube or Instagram video you saw with inspirational music in the background. It doesn't feel good to do good things. But you do it because it's like
because
you think it's good.
If I gave away 5,000, I don't walk away like I improved.
Dude,
life.
seriously.
I walk away like, oh, I just gave away 5,000.
Yo, seriously. And you go back.
What's going to replace
You
that
go.
5,000?
Have you ever given a tip that you wanted to recall? I've done that. Oh, dude, I did that recently. It was really bad. Okay, I'm gonna just expose myself a little bit. Like I got like a little. I went to the bar, I had a good show, we had a good time. I kind of forgot a little bit. And I had to like go back and look at my phone. I'm like, I tipped that much. Oh. And I called and I'm like, wait, did I? Like, yep, you tipped. I'm like, all right. I wanted to say, can you scratch that? But I could. All right, it's done.
You know, he was like, the other guy was like, so what you gonna do?
Yeah, I know, right? No, he was like, that's all right. Right? Yeah. It's actually fine. I just want to make sure that I wrote the right number.
I mean, you got it though, right?
Yeah. Exactly, right? Exactly, dude. I was about to get into a whole freaking. Oh my god! Yeah.
Wait. All right. So what would have been what if you did have it and you would be like?
If I didn't have it, I wouldn't be talking to you here today. I'd be in a hole in the desert somewhere. I don't know. This guy meant business. It was like a bar, and then like the bartender lived in the bar. That kind of bar.
Oh no, yeah, because that's their life.
That's their life, dude. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's got a bloody back.
Right.
He's got some former kneecap cartilage on there.
So bad.
What's the worst thing you ever worn?
Worst thing I've ever worn? Dude, I used to wear like some real short shorts in high school because I thought it was funny.
Or like thigh high, knee high?
Dude, just like super short, like thigh high. Yeah, thigh highs. I thought it was like it was like track star shorts.
Yeah.
There was like a thing going on, like that, and then
wait, what year was this when that was?
This was like in high school, like maybe like junior year, senior year in high school, and then when pink shirts were like a big thing, it was like Cameron came through and made like pink a big thing.
Oh, the whole diplomat, yeah.
Yeah, and so like I remember like asking my mom so much to get like a pink shirt. Like, let me go, like, have some money just to get a pink shirt.
Yeah.
And it was like weeks until she got me a pink shirt, and everybody was not wearing a pink shirt anymore. And then she finally got me a pink shirt, and she's like, you can wear it now. And then when I went to school, it was one of those things like, oh my, that's so old. Joe, that's so old, dude. Why are you wearing a pink shirt, you know? And then they say all the high school, middle school stuff boys say to each other. So.
What you would call it?
And I had her wear that shirt. She was like, "No, I bought you a pink shirt."
I have a story similar to that. It was when FUBU was in. And
oh, dude, I had FUBU too,
man.
You
have the jersey?
I had the 92. It was 92
with the fat out.
No one's number. Yeah. It was just a random number.
I wanted a jersey so bad. My dad went and got me a FUBU shirt, but it just said FUBU. It wasn't none of the top FUBU shirts. It was just like FUBU.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, Dad, this isn't it.
It was FOBU. That was a faux. It was a FOBU. Damn.
Yeah, when I went,
he got a FUBU for a BOGO.
No, he did. I'm pretty sure it came from a Mervin's.
Yeah. That's funny, dude.
Mervin knockoffs were the best.
I went through like phases, man. Like I was like trying to do skater kid stuff, and then I got like some South Pole and Fat Farm. South Pole was like the Mexican kids' FUBU.
I wasn't.
Like,
yeah,
we all had South Pole on lock, dude.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah, dude. I was like, oh, okay, this is where I feel good right now. So I mean, and I'm glad because like like. You can't stick in one phase when you're going through school. Like you gotta just discover yourself.
Every year
when you're young, you gotta discover yourself.
Yeah, like sophomore year ain't gonna be nothing.
I know, yeah.
I'm never tear it up.
Yeah,
hope in my ear.
I know, right?
My mom let me get my ears pierced this summer.
Yeah, no.
Set it off.
Did you ever get your? Do you have your ears pierced?
Oh yeah, currently.
Yeah, you do, right?
Yeah. We're going to get back to this, but we're going to keep it cutting with the music. Next up, I got Raven Lenace with that Sticky. You know it's a good time when I talk over the tracks, right? Oh, come on now. That was Rory Scovel. Once again, this is the Comedy Club where we play the haps, the craps, the booms, the baps, and the ha-has. And it wouldn't be the full plug if I didn't have the homie with me. Joe, my G, we was having a cool convo on the side note. Let's bring it to the forefront real quick. So you play games. You're a gamer, no?
Yes.
And
oh, dude. Gamer all the way, man. I could remember special moments in my life. And then I remember, oh, wait, what game was I trying to beat at that time? Oh, yeah, that. Like, I remember, like, my first breakup. And I was like, oh, yeah, I was playing The Warriors on PlayStation 2.
Hey, that was a fire game, though.
That was that was such a cool game.
Right, yeah.
Or like, oh, my parents got divorced. Oh, yeah, I was playing Kingdom of Hearts 2 when that happened. I know, I'm just kidding. Oh, my first pet died. What was I? I was playing Super Mario when that happened. I remember all the video games of all the important moments in my life.
So, outside of that, but I mean, before we get more into that, you're not just a gamer. You know how to build computers.
I mean, I did once, yeah.
But how did
successfully?
I
did it once, and then another time I failed and the thing overheated.
Oh,
and so we had to like redo it, restart. You know.
Oh, but tell me about like what made you want to go ahead and get into trying to.
Oh, I like doing I like streaming just on Twitch or whatever video games because like I get loud, you know, I get angry.
Oh, when you go down,
and I think it's just funny for people to watch that. I feel like it's a good content to see someone freak out over a game, you know.
That part.
There's gonna be a moment where someone's gonna be watching my stream and I'm gonna break the TV screen, you know?
It's honestly, even as zen as I try to be.
Have you seen those videos?
Well, when
of like people, yeah. And it's like you don't do that, and then you think about it, and you're like, you would never do that, but you understand why they did it. Like someone smashes their keyboard because they lost the game or something, and you're like, I wouldn't do that, but I understand them. I understand what they're going through.
What's the main game you're streaming right now?
I do like a lot of Gears of War.
Okay.
I play that game a lot. And then there was like a fun game I played with like my brother and my cousin, like Rocket League.
Okay, yeah, I played that with my son.
Yeah. So just like any kind of like game that I could pick up and then just throw down, you know.
No Call of Duty?
Call of Duty I played for a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was cool too.
Yeah, that one you have to get in verbal fisticuffs.
Yeah. Yes. In the old days,
Oh, it was worse than the old
it was
days.
like so crazy. You'd hear like 13-year-olds just drop in any kind of word imagined. You know.
Video gaming world is where you learn to say the most mean.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Real world, you learn to be nice. Gaming world, you learn to be despicable.
And you take that out into the real world, and you start acting like it's Grand Theft Auto or something. Yeah, it's crazy.
Is that what school shootings are?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, there you go. All right, it's getting dark. All right.
If you could go pro in any hobby, what would it be?
If I could go pro in any hobby,
Yeah, outside comedy, of course. You know, we're all trying to make it, but any hobby you had, you go pro in.
Music.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I see that happening too. Like I'm always playing music.
So you still never stop, even though you pick
Yeah. I'm still with the guitar and all that. And now I'm building up a little more confidence and stride where it's like I might take that back out there on the stage and do music too.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Make little crowd pleasing songs.
Yeah.
something like
Yes. Just freaking rhythm, just
that. You got anything for us? You got a song that you write?
No, not right now, but just kind of playing around with the guitar, you know, just playing some funky chords and stuff.
I think that's always amazing. Like, I touched on this on an earlier episode, but almost every comic I meet
There's something else.
is some type of musician or they're a super duper photographer, videographer.
Yeah.
Like
A lot of them are failed musicians. There's a group of comics that are failed musicians.
Yeah, I got some mixtapes out there that did.
Yeah.
I went triple plastic.
Triple plastic? Yeah, that's cool. Hey man, some people that like want you to listen to their mixtape, they have so much persistence and confidence, you know?
Bro.
Nobody else sells it. Like someone that wants to like give you the headphones
So bad.
and like, listen to this mixtape.
And they got every reason why that one listen is going to change their life.
And they don't care sometimes. Like I know it's getting tiring from them when they like ask some like just like an old dude that's like got the penny newspaper boy cap on, and they're like, dude, this guy doesn't even know what SoundCloud is. Why do you want him to listen to it?
You think
They don't even care. Like, you want to listen to my mixtape? You want to listen? Don't ask everybody. Stop asking everybody. Yeah.
Real quick, would you rather be hot or cold?
I would rather be cold.
Cold?
Yeah.
So where would you move to?
I mean, I see myself living in the East Coast for a little bit, you know? So,
Like New York?
yeah,
Okay.
that'd be awesome.
Have you ever traveled over there?
Yeah,
Oh,
I love it there.
you done comedy out there too?
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Dude, tell me about it. What was it like? I've never been, that's why.
I love not driving. That's the first thing. And then just the fact that everything's so close together, especially like in Manhattan.
Closer than LA?
Yeah, every comedy club is right next to each other.
Oh.
So, I mean, that was really cool to just be able to, like, hop to one club to the next and then just be out a little later than 2 a.m. Like, I like staying out late. I mean, comedy is like a late night game.
Man,
And I do like staying out late. Some people see me as crazy
yeah.
or doing that or just dumb or, like, irresponsible. But, I mean, honestly, like, I feel like I have a good time late at night, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's comedy. That's our game.
High key, yeah, the later the better. And that was one thing, like, we had an election out here one time. I could have swore we all voted for the clubs and everything and drinking to stay until 5 a.m. They never delivered on that, but
5 a.m.?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So then just like 1 hour in between before
That part.
the people could drink again.
that part.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
We were supposed to match, because I think that's what it is in the East Coast, right? Like, they can go
Yeah.
until about 4 or 5 a.m. But out here, we stop at 2.
You know what? There'd probably be more drunk drivers.
There would be so much
Because this is such a driving city.
Yeah.
So I feel like there is a kind of a pro to it just being cut off at 2 a.m.
True.
Because then you just gotta take your ass home and then drink there after 2 a.m.
Then you gotta be sober by 6.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Unless accidents on Hollywood Boulevard. Right?
one time, like, I was in college. One time I took a bunch of shrooms, like, way too late to the point where, like, seeped over to class.
Oh,
You
that's
know?
nice.
Yeah, no, it was not nice. I was freaking out.
Yeah. That's
It was,
not nice.
and it
That's
was
not
communications. You know, I was not wanting to communicate.
But was it like interpersonal or something where you have to talk?
No, but there was a given dates for like your speech.
Your speech, yeah.
And my date wasn't there, but like just being there. I didn't have to speak, but just being there was just weird.
And trying to control yourself?
Trying to control myself is so weird.
What's the weirdest trip you had?
The weirdest trip I had? One time, I tripped out. Can I say what I tripped out on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I tripped out like on acid, and then I remember taking a walk, and everybody like had a mustache and looked like my dad.
Wow. I do sound true.
Yeah, dude.
I do.
I was like, what's going on, man? Everyone has a mustache.
You ever have one of those trips where you just end up in the car on the road?
No.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
No,
one of those trips where you end up in a car on the road?
Yeah. I had
What happened?
I always try to figure what happened that
Yeah, dude.
But I was at one of my homies' house, and ate a little shroom.
Okay.
Maybe took a gummy.
Yeah.
With a drop, and then we was having this great conversation about the universe.
Okay.
Like it
Sounds
was great
good so far.
And the next thing I know, I'm on the phone crying on the side of the road, talking to my homie Earl.
Damn.
And I was like, oh.
Wait, hold on. How did I get here?
Yeah, and I had a dent on my. Here's the crazy part. I had a dent on my passenger side, so I don't know what happened that day.
You had a what?
I had a little dent on the passenger side of my car.
Oh, so you like something happened.
Something happened where in the midst of us, and then my homie Raph, R.I.P.
Did someone roofie your shrooms?
Nah, I don't know. I just know my homie Raph was like, "Yeah, man, you just got up in mid-convo and went outside."
What? Dang, man, dude, you're out of it.
Yeah.
That's a different kind, dude. That's a different kind of shrooms, man. They're not supposed to make you do that.
Oh, no. It was a shroom in a tab.
There it is. Yeah, there it is.
It was a gummy. We dropped the drop.
Oh, that's cool.
On the Sour Patch.
Yeah.
Gummy. Yeah.
There you go, guys. There's a recipe right there.
There's a recipe for a fudge shrimp.
Yeah. There you go.
Don't mix the two, though.
Right. Separate dates. You do those on. That sounds fun, though, man.
Nah, man. You like documentaries?
Yeah, dude. I love documentaries, especially animal ones.
Oh, so what's your favorite one right now? Or which one are you currently watching?
Dude, man, I gotta say, man, at least, once a month I'm watching Blackfish. I gotta know what they doing to Loom, to Clume, or whatever the Shamu guy's real name was. Isn't that messed up, dude? They're even giving these whales, like, in a way, like slave names, right? They're not even naming them the real thing. It's Shamu, and his real name's like Teclume or something, dude. What the heck is this, man?
No, you Shamu.
I know, yeah, dude. Teclume. No, Shamu. That documentary messed me up, man. And you know what? Everybody was laughing about Tiger King, and it is ha-ha funny, Tiger King. But in the messed up part of it is like these animals are suffering, dude. So
everybody's worried about Joe Exotic being wrongfully imprisoned.
Yeah, and I'm like watching these tigers, dude. I'm like, dude, what about the tigers? Can you guys let them go after the documentary's done? No, we didn't do anything about the tigers.
Tiger King, and what's the other one where they framed that other dude and locked up his retarded, his mentally disturbed little cousin? Avery. Something Avery. It was something Avery.
Oh, how to make a murder?
Yeah, making a murder.
Making a murder, yeah.
I like how we all know that's what they did.
Yeah.
And they were like, nah, he's gonna sit.
Yeah. I didn't really watch that one.
Oh.
So this guy was framed, right?
He was framed twice.
Oh my god.
Back to back.
If you're framed twice, I mean, do you really deserve to not be framed?
Do you really want to go back to out there?
I know. It kind of sounds like you wanted to be framed.
Oh, that third one, he was really asking for it.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Seriously though, that's funny, man.
If you could make your own documentary, what would it be based
If
on?
I can make my own documentary, I would want to focus on, like a really good one about probably meerkats. You know, they did Meerkat Manor. I want that back.
What's a meerkat again?
It's a Timon from the Lion King.
Yeah,
The
okay.
guy like the little head. Yeah, man. And then I always want to find out like just like the most ancient civilization. You know, and that's like people get in arguments for that.
Yeah.
So I would like to do a documentary trying to find out
Which one was
which one was legit the first one,
that part?
or maybe there's multiple first ones. So I don't know.
Well,
I like history stuff too.
if you think about how they say the whole Pangea, that was all one continent. Like, how is it? Like, how can you trace that? You know what I mean? If it's all one continent,
Yeah.
then the big earth. What was the earthquake? If something happened, ships,
Man,
now everyone's on the same side.
dude,
Technically.
there's some people doing that out there, and they just might be yanking our chain, man. We don't even know.
So, that part.
No, I'm just kidding, dude. I don't want people to think that I think the Earth is flat or something, dude. No, yeah, no, but
It's a cute.
yeah. No, but I really do like history documentaries a lot.
What's your favorite one?
For me, I like watching. There was really a History Channel documentary on Stalin. That was pretty gnarly.
Okay.
I mean, that guy was like ruthless, man.
Yeah. My dad, he probably join you on that one. Not like he enjoys like old war
Yeah.
documentaries, especially on Hitler.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
know that's right. Wow. But well, because my dad, for some reason, or
Is a Nazi.
I always thought so.
No, oh my
Power
God.
at all.
No, my
He was
God.
like, now Tony, open your paw.
Yeah.
I love you, dog.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, he was just a buff on that, like just enjoying the whole connection of World War II and
Sure.
enjoying that. What's your connection to just,
World War II.
Yeah.
People always think I look Jewish. and then I didn't know what Jewish was for like a long time, and then I went and looked it up, and I was like, oh wow, man, it's tough stuff.
This really could be a one.
This could be me. I can see what they're saying. Yeah, I mean that, and then also like World War II, like a lot of stuff was technologically changing.
Yeah.
As far as like war and all the technology that
Like
we
the tanks
had.
and how they were shooting and whatnot.
Weaponry. That's what I'm trying to.
Hurting people.
Hurting people. We did better at it.
We did. We had a whole 2,000 years before that, but we got really good.
Yeah. Exactly. Right around this time.
If someone was to do a documentary on your life right now, what would be the climax?
What would be the climax of the documentary? Like, what would be like the high point?
Yeah.
I mean, I think, I just started eating meat again. And so, like, I feel like me going to Pink's Hot Dogs and getting the most ridiculous hot dog and taking a bite out of that would be like the dun 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 moment. Because I was being like a pescatarian, I was being a picky eater. And now I don't care anymore.
Was your diet change something that occurred once you came back to LA and everybody was on that trend?
Yeah, no. Actually, I just changed my diet recently, but because of San Francisco and like living there, it was kind of a reason why I was like vegetarian, pescatarian. But recently, I've just been getting back into meat.
All right, well, we'll get more back on that. I had to bring
On
some
that note.
songs from the bag. Next up, I got my boy Trias with Flashy B and Chewy. Oh, wait on it. Oh, baby, and you know what it is. You could get all the show titles and information from all the tracks that were played today with that link in the bio. Just click it of the episode, and it'll take you right there. And you know what it is. You rocking with the Comedy Club, where we play a little bit of them slappers with the bass, that lo-fi with the jazz, a little bit of the ha-has. And you know I got the homie with me. Hey, Joe, my G. So you're not just out here in LA just doing shows. You out here making moves. What you got next in store for the people?
Well, I do have some shows coming up in April. For the month of March, I'm like gonna do whatever people toss my way. But April 1st, Pasadena Comedy, I have a show there. And then on the 14th, I have a show at the Fourth Wall Comedy Cafe.
Okay.
But everybody on here can follow me at Joe Mezeerani. You just go on Instagram, type Joe MEZ, and then that should get you far enough. And there's not a lot of people that come up after the Z. After the Z come up, they're like, oh, okay, there's only like 4 other people that have this name. No one really. But yeah, they could catch me on Joe Mezeerani and it's on Instagram.
And also, you said you're going to start running something, right?
Oh yeah, so I'm going to have an open mic for all comedians, and audience members are welcome. It's a free comedy show. It's Thursdays at the Third Wheel Comedy. It's on Santa Monica Boulevard. Every Thursday, 10 p.m. Come through. It's going to be a fun show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And just follow you on the
Instagram, yes.
And the changes. I love it. Hey, Joe, since you've been doing comedy for a minute, what's the worst joke you heard?
The worst? Oh my gosh.
I know.
Now I have to think of like one that's like recent. The worst joke I've ever heard. Oh, dude, there was this comic I saw in San Diego, and this dude had so much confidence. He was just like this really skinny, lanky Asian dude who comes up on stage, spiked up hair, and he's trying to come in with that like 106 in Park energy. Like he's like, yo, what's up, guys? What's up? And then he's like talking to the crowd a lot. And then I don't know what he was talking about. He's like, you know, and we're packing down there too. And then he points to like these 3 black guys in the front. He goes, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? And I'm like, everyone's like, oh my gosh, dude, this is so cringy. It was so cringy. One of the worst crowd work jokes that I've heard recently. And I loved watching it because as a comic, I love watching the people bomb on stage.
Yeah.
I love watching people bomb. I know people love watching me bomb.
That part, because it's fun
and
to see.
I'm glad they do, because, I mean, at least someone's getting enjoyment out of this.
I mean, it's fun to see how they're going to work themselves out of it, right?
Yeah, he did not. He did not.
Did he bail?
No, but he kept going. So that's why I respected that, you know? Like,
you gotta give him
he's just so out of his element. I don't know if it's him not being self-aware, but he did not know what was going on.
No, the silence makes you self-aware enough.
Sometimes. Some people keep going, man. Some people are doing this thing and they're not self-aware of how ridiculous what we're doing. Because on some level, what we're doing as comics is ridiculous.
It is.
Like, everyone shut up and listen to me. Because you guys want to laugh. Yeah, you guys want to laugh. And it's so weird. It's like, it's one of the few things that you do. You go to that place to get a certain emotion. You go to the comedy club to get a certain emotion, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you don't really do that for that many other things.
That's true.
Maybe a cemetery. You know, there's cemetery to feel alive. Yeah. Or to grieve, you know, but it's like you either go to a cemetery to grieve and feel sad, or you go to a comedy club to like laugh.
Well, from some clips, it seems like some people just go to comedy clubs to go yell at comics.
Oh yeah, that happens too.
to go disagree.
Oh, you mean like hecklers?
Yeah, like
that's funny too.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting for this guy.
I love it when they do that.
You love your
hecklers? I thrive off of it. Yeah, I want people to like.
What's your favorite?
Speak up.
What's your favorite moment of wrecking a heckler?
Oh, I would say, well, recently there was like a person that was talking about their parents and like they were talking about how their parents talk too much, and then I was like, oh, so that's how you know that you're their kid, because this person was talking way too much. So it was little things like that. There was a moment where a heckler, there was just like 4 girls at a table, and one of them had a tiara on, and they were having like a birthday party for her.
Those are the worst.
And as soon as the tiara's on, it's like
over.
it's fair game.
Yeah.
You know, you're just a deer in the woods now, and I'm the hunter. And my crosshair's on you. You're getting scoped. You're getting no scoped. And so I made fun of her, and I was, calling her the Starbuck Queen, stuff like that.
On her
And
special
people were laughing, and she got mad that she got up and tried getting onto the stage. And then her boyfriend or like somebody there like had to pull her back. Yeah. And I love that, dude. If my words could make you get to that point,
that you gotta do something.
I got you.
I
win. Everyone's laughing at you. Nah, I know. That's fun.
Nah,
I love it better when like someone heckles me and then we become a team.
Oh, when you can win them over.
When we can win them over.
Yeah.
I like doing that.
That part is fun. But how I perceive that is if they're one of those people, if they're one of those hecklers that actually believe that heckling you is going to make the show better.
Oh, no.
So, no, I know, but those people exist.
Mm-hmm.
But if they are one of those people, you are able to get them more on your side because, one, they just want some attention.
That's all.
And,
that's all.
Something happened and they really need it.
Yeah.
So if you can make them feel special for like the 2-3 minutes y'all riff together, it can be pretty positive.
For me, most scenarios are okay for somebody to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But there are certain scenarios where I'm trying to run these new jokes, or I'm trying to run these specific jokes, or I'm trying to tape something. And it's like, in that moment, let's not.
Yeah.
But people don't know the difference. So it's like, those moments you nip it in the butt.
That part.
You just like, nope, we're cutting it right now.
Yeah. I know some people try to do the, like, I'm going to just ignore them and power through.
You can.
You're going to make it worse.
You can't, because then you hear it in the background.
Yeah.
And then that doesn't look good.
And then if you annoy them too much, they only going to get louder.
They're going to keep going.
Yeah. Yeah. Right in the jugular.
Yeah.
If y'all get a comic, right in the jugular if you get a heckler. And they're easy to point. Whoever got the most drinks and just looks like they have too much of
it. Oh, definitely.
Like, and they always sit in the middle.
In the front. Yeah.
like that middle is in your eye line. Like, all right.
Oh, they know where to sit.
Yeah, because I know the people on my left and people on my right, they ain't going to heckle me. They don't want to be seen.
There's 2 kinds of people that sit in the front or in the view of the comic.
Mm-hmm.
It's like people that want to sit there, and then they're friends who never want to be in the front row.
And they just, it's hilarious.
And then they're like real shy, real secluded, but they're in the front now, and then they always get called on, know? And it's fun.
It's body language.
It's body language.
Don't look like I should rob you, I won't.
Right. Right. That's good.
I got you. All right, my G. Running down on the low. Gotta keep it going. How would you want this year to end? What is the one goal that you got on your list for this year, or how do you imagine this year ending for you?
The goals are to have, at the end of the year, it's always going to be like, okay, now we're like lining up next year's shows. But right now, to get to the end of the year and have some kind of strong footing on what club I'm hitting the most, and I'm trying to get to that paid regular spot.
You want your home club.
And I know that's going to happen. And time-wise, hopefully this year, hopefully next. So, but just keep grinding at it.
Put it out there. What club you want? Put it out there.
Oh, dude, like everybody wants to be paid regular at the Comedy Store.
I know.
Everybody. That's not going to happen to... you know what?
Say it like that.
Yeah, you got it right. You got it right. Yeah. Yeah, all right.
So
That's right. It's gonna happen today.
This year, we
This
ended
year.
up at the comedy store.
All right, there you go. Are you someone in the group of like, let's manifest this?
Yeah. As
I hesitate
I
with
kind of
manifesting.
jump,
Get in it.
just jump.
Yo, we're being a paid regular this year.
There it is.
Let's do it.
Because honestly, like all jokes aside, if you really throw it out there that you want that right now,
Yeah.
and you take that anger, you take that knucklehead mentality,
Right.
and you apply it to some determination, dude, you already know being a knucklehead, we're unstoppable. You can't stop momentum, baby.
Mhm.
You can't stop that momentum.
Yes.
But one time, real quick, once again, tell the people where they can find you at.
On Instagram, Joe Mezeerani. Just type in Joe Mez, and the first one that pops up with the longest name. That's me.
Oh, well, Joe, thank you for coming through.
Thanks for inviting me, Tony. This was fun, man.
This was super fun, my G. We're going to get back to the music real quick. This Shanisa with that bounce it. Ooh.
Thank you.